Okay. Uh, Let me add in the rest. Asshole as well. Good. All the assholes also are added now. Church. Summer. Good.
Kaobi said to know.
Topic 1 of the recap. The welcoming of new clans.
Who's new here?
I don't think we've had a new clan in a little while. Because we're full.
Cosmic Abyss is a new one. Oh, and Salem, how long until you can actually upgrade? Because we already got 4 new applications. Salem. Where the fuck is Salem actually typing?
Now he is.
Yes, but where? In a dojo or... Is my voice that soft?
No.
No.
I'm just deaf.
Okay. Don't joke about it, okay? I used to be deaf.
Well, I mean, I'm not necessarily joking. I sometimes have trouble hearing.
I actually had around 98% hearing loss.
Ouch.
It's why I don't take kindly to those kinds of jokes. And the accent actually comes from the fact that I only started speaking around 6 years ago.
Give it another 20 and you won't even know. So, have we done anything differently with welcoming clans into the thing, or has it just been the way it has always been? Because I haven't noticed any new clans joining that have had as much friction as the one that did. That I don't even remember their names. I'd have to go look at the notes to actually see.
Gladiator.
Yeah, them.
Well, Cosmic Abyss is causing some friction from time to time.
Yeah, but that seems to be on an individual level rather than like the whole clan was having a problem.
Welcome, Ariki. Do you need help in the not safe work channel or?
And to the people without mics or not using mics, don't be afraid to use text-to-speech so that we can hear you rather than have to read you. It'll also help the recording. Excuse me.
Should I do anything in here?
I mean, if you've got things that you want to discuss with us, otherwise, duh.
Yeah. I have something to discuss, but let me focus on finishing the trials. Then I'm just gonna tell all my feelings about the alliance and stuff in the past few weeks.
All right. So let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything for this meeting for the simple fact that nothing has really happened either in game or in the alliance worth noting. Any issues that we've
Well-
had have been individuals rather than clans or...
SALEM817 said, I'm just here to watch the new episode of Clan Meeting series. Live smiling face with open mouth and smiling eyes.
All right.
What the heck?
Oh, wait.
Let's
Right.
maybe not
Soon
use
got to
emotes in
work.
text-to-speech.
Well, I don't know how to block those.
Hey, yeah,
First of
react.
all,
A few weeks and I'll have that blocked as well.
guys. First of all, I want to thanks to Brother of Metal clan for participating the event. The most people in the clan, in your clan member participating the giveaway event, which is very helpful for your clan, I suppose. Unfortunately, for RNG, they doesn't want you to get a lot of members from your clan to win the giveaway. But you already have two members won, so congrats.
I do want to add, I mean, it's kind of irrelevant, but the cunt thing for the thing, the invasion thing should be popping up soon. Not the Razorbacks, the other cunts.
The new the new wave of Fomorians.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was trying to get at. Those.
Another thing that well, I don't know, but there's one person that is supporting me giving away stuff, but unfortunately some miscommunication and causing some dramas. Arturia and Calby saw that, but thank God I put that on DM instead of in the clan as well. But if somebody is
Timo.
hosting,
Mind lowering the volume a bit on your side?
yeah, but I want the
Oh, hey,
clan
look, it's
warlords
empty.
to like mention him, like just asking him not to do that again because it's annoying.
Are you talking about Dark Side?
No, not dark side. There's one person who supports the giveaway, but then for some miscommunication, he caused some drama. Potentially, annoy a lot of people because some people DM me because of that. If one of the warlords in this
Timo.
meeting right now,
Can I get a name through PM? If this is the one I think it is, then and I'll throw it in the council channel. And we are still missing someone.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
What's his face? Can't remember
The
his
one
name.
time we need that fuck honey and he isn't here.
Right?
Who's the fuck honey?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I figured that you knew. But I'm here, so it's okay.
Yeah, but Tori actually has an announcement to make.
he's from the DP,
Prob-
Dimentary Psychonauts. I think that's the name.
Timo.
He most likely will probably be saying that he is redoing the dojo for plans.
No, we actually asked him that already, and it's not about Dojo, it's about the Alliance.
Oh, well, then I can give a shit less.
All right. I didn't hear you clearly because
Alright.
some reason.
But yeah, we
Yeah.
are re-editing the dojo. I don't know how the hell long of a process this is gonna happen, but I don't know. It's a wonderful thing to have.
May I ask when will be the next purge?
I don't think we're going to be doing another large purge. I think we're going to be removing them as they come up now instead of waiting for like 5 or 6 to come up.
Basically, if you are missing 3 roll calls in one go, then you get a kick.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And then I think it's
speak
if you
about roll
miss a certain number over the course of a year. I think we
We
discussed.
never actually fleshed out that system.
Okay.
Before I forget, did I do roll call for this month? I don't.
I mean, it's not too
Just
late. You
check.
can go check, and you can just
I
use
know, I was-
Discord search function if you did it here.
How the fuck? Oh, I do. Are we in June right now?
Yeah.
Alright, then yeah. Sorry, it's been a long day. But, yeah. I don't know if this isn't any important. We are, for my clan, we are doing a little bit of purging here and there. We set up a whole new AFK rule. I don't really, I like the whole idea of AFK rules, but it seems a little bit iffy and a little bit strict. I mean, granted, I'm more of a laid back person, but the whole trying to find what's the word, like more dedicated, I guess you'd say, members, it's like a bitch and a half when I'm so very laid back. So we figured out that Flash set up a spreadsheet for Google Docs, and what we're doing now is we have it set up for, if you go AFK for 14 days, you're labeled AFK, and we have a role, the very last role we label you as AFK. That's after 14 days, and then we have the spreadsheet labeled for your AFK one time, it's 14 days. Once you come back, then you're taken off the AFK list, I guess you'd say. If you're AFK 3 times, you get left from the clan, and you're most likely gonna get banned. More or less. And we did just now switch it up to where Discord is now a requirement. I like the whole Discord requirement rule, but I also feel like it's a little bit pressuring because I personally, I don't like being mean, I don't like pressuring people, so that's like a new step for me, considering I don't like being
Yeah. I know my clan has an AFK policy of 45 days consecutively, and then you're up for removal whenever I get to it. So if you're over 45 and I see it and I'm trying to make room for people, you're one of the ones that gets dropped.
That's what it is. That's what it is. You reminded me. 44. All right, now I remember. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt, but 14 days you're marked as AFK. 28 days if you're still consecutively marked. If you're still AFK for 28 days, you will get removed, and that will be 1 AFK day. If you're removed 3 times, or the 3rd time you're removed, you're not coming back. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something.
But sorry to interrupt. But I have a question though. If that AFK system is working, but the person has a reason to be AFK, like he's going on.
That's the thing.
Yes, we have. I have it set up. I have the welcome message in my Discord. I specifically wrote, for me, I don't care why you're AFK. Personally, I'm okay with people going AFK. I don't really care. But I put it this way: if you're gonna go AFK with no heads up, like let's say, let's give an example for one of my clan members. It is here, Owen. All right, so he personally burned himself to shit with Warframe. I don't mind that. He went AFK, but he didn't tell me that he was like completely tired of Warframe. So I just assumed that he was no longer gonna play, and no one heard from him for a month. I'm okay. Once he told me he burned himself out of Warframe, I was more understandable on why he left. But I just don't hear from him. If I were not to hear from him at all, once I removed him, I'd be done with it. If you go AFK, I would like to know ahead of time, regardless of your reason. You could literally tell me, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. I burnt myself out of Warframe and I'm just fucking tired of it. All right, that's fine with me. I'm gonna be gone for X amount of days. I have to go on vacation or some fucked up reason. I could give 2 shits. But as long as me or my council or my officers are aware of someone's AFK, I will be understanding of it.
Mm-hmm. That's
as
kind
long
of
as someone let know.
Yeah, that's kind of a
Also-
similar system for me. We have 45 days. It's not a very hard limit. I only remove people as I want to make room for new people. But on our forums, we have a going away board kind of thing where just let us know, and we don't care how long you go. once you've let us know.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But another question for the alliance is that should we make a list for people that who win the raids for the alliance? I mean, I'm only the only person doing the raids, trying recruiting members from our alliance to join trial raids every day.
You mean like a raid leader role?
Wait,
Like
what? I'm not following. Then again, I'm half awake and I don't think
I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to get to either.
Alright.
Are you saying
Alright,
making
so
a
then we're on the
role
same
like
page.
dedicatedly for raids, or
yes,
So you're saying you want like raid roles, like people in the alliance who host raids, or are you talking within the clan?
yes, who host raid every day and like doing raids
By
for
the
them.
way, Tori is finally here.
Yes, I noticed that join as well.
So
Yeah,
you're
sorry
saying
about that, guys.
You're
within
good.
the alliance, you want to have a role for raiding, for raid hosting, I guess you would call it. For the ones who host raids
Yeah.
daily, you have a
A
role.
Almost
raid leader role.
Yes.
I feel like
Yes.
maybe like a raid chief, somebody who is experienced in all of the raids or
Well, if
The-
they were
knows one or
thing-
two of them very well.
The thing
Oh, wait,
is
there's only-
we don't. I don't know of anybody else doing raids besides Timo at this point in the alliance.
Yes.
Well, Salem does raids. I do raids. Empty
Cisco-
also does raids.
It's mainly just finding an eight man who know what the fuck they're doing, or
Yeah.
a couple dudes trying to learn how to do raids, with the other handful of them knowing what the fuck they're doing.
Where'd Absy go?
Trying to, I don't know who the fuck left, but
Oh,
it's
they're there.
mainly. There we go.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
I understand that. I mean, that sounds like a fucking brilliant idea, but it's just a matter of trying to find people who are willing to do raids. Mind you, this is probably not where I should speak, but that's just my input on it.
So
Understand-
basically,
Sorry.
the question towards us is do we need raid leaders or not?
Yeah, I don't know if the even in our own little sub community, I don't know if the raid community is big enough to warrant that.
Precisely, because if we only have like 20 some members, not even, let's say we have like 16 members just for 2 raids, just for 2 squads. If we have 16 people that would do it, maybe even weekly, would it be worth it?
Yeah.
If we're running 1 raid a week?
That's the same kind of problem we have had over on the Warframe Discord. We have a raid role, but we have 10,000 people. Only like 5 people are actually doing raids. That's the raid leaders. So
Which I
That's because
find
all
is
the
kinda
people that do
stupid.
raid leaders are on the raid bus.
right, because most of them are over on Raid School Bus.
I don't get it. What's raid school bus?
Raid School Bus is it's the raiding community pretty much for Warframe.
And I'm
They
assuming
help you get better at raids, they teach you raids, and if you just want a casual raid or speed raid, it's without being taught, but you can go there and find a group of raiders as well.
Yeah, it is pretty much
It's
the raid community.
raiding community.
so
Basically,
At least
that-
on Discord.
Basically, if you cannot find a group of people for a raid in there,
Then nobody
you
is
can
raiding.
find never. It's impossible
Yeah,
to find
when-
if it's not there.
When that community goes dead, you might as well take raids out of the game.
Basically,
But you're oh,
Yeah.
but that's oh, my mic is muted. Lost my train of thought.
But actually, when I do some research on other alliance, I saw that most of the alliance in the game had a lot of people joining because of the raiding section. People want to show like people doesn't know raid school bus, then well we have alliance to help or the clan, the clan as well.
But the only problem, to be honest, in my opinion, is that like more people I feel like talking either LFGs or like Region chat more than the Alliance chat. I feel like
And I don't mean to cut you off, but the same reason that I'm hesitant to say, let's go ahead and do a raid leader or a raid related role at all is the same kind of hesitation that I have on a music channel. The only time anybody's interested in it is when people are talking about it. Otherwise, the interest and demand for such a thing isn't there.
When
I feel like it's less about demand, KOB, and more about this is something that people want to do, but nobody is willing to bring it up because I ran into this a little bit ago. I feel that some of our members may be slightly intimidated coming to us with suggestions.
And we try, like I have always said, especially to all the warlords, don't let us talk over you. We are the council and we are the leadership structure of the alliance, but you're the warlords. You're what makes the alliance the alliance.
Well, no, I'm talking about general members. Like,
Right,
this isn't something
that
that I
too.
feel that most of the warlords want to do. I feel like this is something that people below the warlords, just general members of clans, would love to see. I've seen somebody talking about it somewhere. I don't remember where, and it seemed like it was something a lot of people were interested in. And I feel that maybe they just haven't brought it forward to us because they don't feel that they're in a position to make a suggestion. And unfortunately, most of the people below the warlords don't feel that they're in a position to make suggestions.
And that's bad because we're
Tori,
open to everybody
sorry
making
to
suggestions.
interrupt, Kobe, but Tori, do you actually know what that suggestion was then?
Was it for raids or something else?
Honestly, it just depends on member capacity because if we're wearing it, if a member below, I guess below you'd say is what was talking about raids or whatever the fuck you're saying, they might have also not brought it up because then they realized or had an epiphany like, oh shit, we might not have enough members, or like it doesn't seem like anyone else wants to do the raids. So
Yeah,
like, they
and
might have the idea.
that kind of thing comes down to, again, to a sort of a demand or interest in that kind of thing.
Precisely. It's not more about they might not want to bring it up. It's a matter of they realize that there's no point in bringing it up. I'm not saying that's what people are thinking, but it might be, and it seems it would be a reasonable thing, or a reasonable reason. I
Yeah.
guess you would say. Reasonable
It's
reason
something-
on why they wouldn't bring it up because of the lack of member interest.
Well, I'll pose it here, not necessarily just for the people who are here, but the people who decide to watch the recording that goes up after this.
More listening than watching.
Yeah, to the people who listen to this, do you guys want these things? Are these things that you guys want? We need to know, or we're not going to make them. We need to know if people want a specific raid channel for people to go into raids. We need to know if people are interested in a music channel. It's not going to be the same two people just sending videos back and forth to each other. Because at that point, take it to DMs.
Also,
It's essentially, sorry to interrupt again, but it's essentially the same problem we currently have with the safe work topic. But that one is most of the time just that.
Mm-hmm.
So, in essence, we could just remove the channel and it would make no difference.
Right.
However, we still keep it there because there are also people who don't like the not safe work channel, for whatever reason, and they still want to talk about stuff that's not for the general, for builds or whatever, so they just go to safe work topic then. And for them, it can be a nice channel, but overall, that channel is just dead.
Yeah.
So, if we go with what Kobe said, then it's basically just there's no demand for it, so the channel of a safe work could go away.
Well, in the situation that we're already in, we already have a lot of essentially dead channels. The issue would be, why do we want to add more dead channels on top of that, is really why I'm like, eh?
I feel like we should add a raid channel and see if it gets used. And if in a month it doesn't get used like at all, then we kill it. But I feel that we should probably put out in maybe announcements that we are looking for people to apply to be raid leaders, and
Why don't you guys
those of
do
us
this?
those of us on the council would ask them, like what they know about the raids, how many times they've done them, stuff like that, and then we would appoint them that role, and then that way people could go to them for raids, and they could use the raid channel to actually do stuff.
Why don't
I feel
you
like
guys-
this is something. Sorry, go ahead, Fear.
What? What is that? Kobe, you were saying how you wanted to, you were thinking about or implying that something about a vote. Not you didn't say it, but
Mhm.
you said you were gonna put this question up in. Obviously, we are recording right now, but you were gonna pin the voiceover in the general chat or whatever the fuck you do.
Yeah.
Why don't we have more or less a timed vote? Because an open-ended vote, they could. I mean, I'm not saying they could. They will, but it's a possibility that people might not respond to a vote more or less just because there's not.
It's
a-
not anonymous.
Yes, but the matter of it's an open. It's just the time. There's like no time zone, I guess you'd say. So if we give it, I guess you'd say like a month for a vote, people might start to think about it, or more of just a yeah.
Well, that's
For something like a vote, Feared, I feel that we would perhaps want to stick it to, maybe a week and a half at
That's
most.
pretty much what I did for when they asked for a music channel. I was like, all right, if you guys actually want this music channel, if you actually want this thing, just add a reaction of a thumbs up to this. If I get
Yeah, I
5
never-
in
But
this
it's
amount of
an open
time.
It's an open time vote though. Like why don't? Oh, you said in this amount of time.
Yeah, I said if it takes too long to get these votes, implying that do it quickly, then
Yes,
it's
yeah,
not going to
but-
happen.
You're
But
not
we should
giving
give it a
more of
set
specific
time,
Yeah.
because that way
That's the
people...
thing.
But
If you put it for a set time, more people are gonna look at it. Not vote. I'm not saying they will vote, but I'm saying more people are gonna look at it, think about it, and give you their last minute opinion. Most likely on the last fucking day of it, because that's what people do nowadays.
and that's exactly what did happen. Even like I didn't set an actual time limit, but I
That's
came
the
back a
problem.
week later, and you guys were having a discussion, and 3 more votes came in, and I'm like, but
point.
for 7 days nobody even talked about it.
No one talks about it unless people do. That's the problem. So
That
if you give it a time limit, people might start voting.
And I'm not
by
saying
either the
saying
beginning
that
of the time limit or the
I'm
end
not
of the
saying they
time.
wouldn't. I'm saying that if the last thing that came up is an example, the time limit didn't matter. Nobody talked about it until somebody else did.
That's the thing.
In that is because many people, KOB, are timid in their nature, and
Right.
they don't want to start a movement. But if one of us on the council puts it out there that we would like this, and are looking for backing from the general members of the Discord, then you
Well,
might be
that's-
surprised at the reaction we find.
That's what I did. I said, if you guys want a music channel, and I pinned the message to the suggestions channel.
It's in your language, though. It's you guys. You're not implying that those of us on the council or in the Warlords role are wanting this. It's that way it looks like something that you're trying to get them to fight for that you yourself don't actually want. If you want to do
don't
that,
care.
That
we on the
was the
council
majority
would like to do this, and we're looking to see if you guys would like this too. If you
It's
would,
more of a- just add more of a we than we on the council. Because just we just have is more of like a generalization to not specific set. So if you said like we in the fucking warlord, we in the council, that leaves X amount of people. That's a limited. That's like a limited number. Or you just say we as a group. There was a vote and we decided. Doesn't matter who we is, but just more of a we as an open-ended number.
I suppose that goes against my nature and my feelings on it. I feel like if somebody's going to host a vote, they should be separate from it and not applying themselves into it or implying that it is a thing that they want. That's my position and standpoint.
Kind of feeling both ways on both ends of the spectrum. Yes, you want it, but no, you don't.
Yeah.
Alright, I see what you're
Alright.
saying with that.
Guys, one more question for me. That on the rates, should we make an application? I mean, application is better than just
Saying you want to be rich.
If
You want to have
we're
like an
if we're gonna do
application.
something like that, it will be through an application process, and I don't mean to speak over you, Feared.
Ah, no big deal. I just kind of repeated what you said.
On that topic though, I feel like it would be the easiest way to do that would be to build the raid channel, and
Yes.
then have people apply through that.
That would probably be the easiest way.
And
Yes.
then if we
Yeah.
don't get any real turnout, I mean, all we really need is like 5 raid leaders would be good. Because if we have 5 raid leaders and they're asking, about raids and about people doing raids with them, then you're far more likely to get turnout. A lot of people, they don't want to do raids because they don't have people to do them with. But if
Or
they
they
see
just
that
don't
there are
have time.
people actively attempting to find raids, or they've never done it before and it's something that's new to them, but if they see that there are people actively attempting to do raids, my first raid was an off random, hey, there's this dude in this chat, let's ask him if he wants to do a raid.
My
That was my first
first raid
raid, and I
was
mean-
day they came out, and I was just like, hey, going into recruiting chat and like, hey, let's do a raid.
Yeah, no, it wasn't anything that was planned. It was just there. Somebody was doing a raid, and I was there, and they needed somebody. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And then after that, I discovered that I actually kind of enjoyed doing raids.
Oh, just type in heavy.
That's probably Arturia.
Yes.
Turn the
Um,
keyboard volume
what
down,
is-
damn it.
You can't turn the keyboard volume down on a mechanical
never-
keyboard, Feared.
You never fucking know.
It's not a mechanical keyboard. I
Well, then
was
try harder.
Oh,
Typing.
then you just type
Type
really, really
quieter.
loud. Anyways, back to on topic, because let's try not getting off topic, because then these meetings take 3 hours.
Yeah, I would
Um,
like to not have this meeting take much longer either.
So
That-
I feel that we build the raid channel, we see who all wants to join in on doing raids, and then after that we either elect to leave it, even if we only have enough people to do 1, maybe 2 full raid groups. I feel that it's something we should leave there, because then you get those people together, and it's something that can grow.
But even one raid group is fine. Not saying that 2 is not that bad, but just 1
Yeah.
is enough to start the train.
And so eight people will get it going, and then
Yes.
so if we get 8 people interested.
People might want to join because they're seeing like,
If you
oh,
get-
shit, they got more people doing raids. Why don't I start learning shit like that?
Yeah.
Start go 8, maybe go to 10, maybe go to 15, then start getting 20, and then next thing you know, we might have like whole fucking clan doing raids. Holy
I
shit.
highly doubt
Imagine
that.
what-
I'm just
Alright, first of all, you gotta dream big, damn it.
look, if the entire raid population is only like 1,000 people or 10,000 people or however many people are on raid school bus, the
Reach
odds
for the moon and aim for the stars, damn it.
the odds of
Why
an entire
eight
clan
stars?
converting
Like
to
a big
raid.
Ah. Oh,
It
it's aim
wouldn't
for the stars
necessarily
and
be an
reach the
entire
moon.
clan, but we could
Some
definitely
fucking shit
reach
like
a
that.
clan's worth of people. We may not get an entire clan, but we could easily get 30 or 40 people doing raids on a
still-
regular basis.
Exactly, and if we get 30 to 40, then we're reaching fucking Jupiter. Look at us, being all successful and shit.
I
Fuck.
suppose success in different measures, huh?
I don't know. Right
I
now,
mean-
we left the ozone, so we're at a horrible spot right now.
Honestly,
yeah,
I think
we're kind of on the ground.
I think Nightmare JV will be when they finally do it. Nightmare JV will be a big spike to the raid
Wait,
community.
should we start off doing nightmare missions and see where we go from there? Alright,
If
let's
you
do
want
nightmare
to
missions. Alright,
start-
let's go. Once we start doing that, we do sorties. Alright, we're good for sorties. Let's do something else. Alright, let's do raids. Oh, wait, what? Everyone just gets lost at raids. Huh?
Also, my question as well. So,
No.
if the raiding section, the raid leader should like asking the person who wants to become another raid leader during the raid, right? Like, that's the thing.
Are you talking
Because-
about like later on if the raid thing starts becoming
Yeah,
a hit
maybe-
and more people would want to become raid leaders?
Will become more raid leaders, and then
Same process.
Yes, in progress. But
I mean,
raid
I
leader
would
should
think
ask
so.
them some question about the how this raid working and how's this objective, how to unlock it and how to do it, like stuff
Unlock.
in order to
Unlock
know.
I think
what?
the application will
Remain the same.
remain the same over time, because unless the raids change, there's no reason to really change up the requirements. Any experienced
really do
raid
need to
player
add a new
should be
system.
able to be a raid leader.
I don't see
Yeah.
a problem with that. I mean, it's like the same process over and over again. It's like applying for a job. New guy comes in, same fucking process.
Yeah.
The process shouldn't change just because there's already people there. It's a little bit stupid. I mean, we're not setting the bar higher with more people there. The more people come, the bar doesn't raise. It stays where it's at. If you pass the bar, you're good to go. I wouldn't see why not. There will be exceptional raid leaders, and there will be not as great raid leaders, but a raid leader's a raid leader to an extent. Not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's there.
Point remains, having somebody there who you know is active and willing to start up a raid. Because that's
And
another
who
thing, is
knows
that
how to do
people,
it.
most people don't know that you actually only need 4 people to do a raid. They think you need the full 8. And they look at
But-
that and they say, man, I got trouble getting 4 people to do this quest. There's no way I'm going to be able to get 8 people to do a raid together.
Luck of the draw, motherfucker. Luck of the draw.
All right, so I think we're treading a lot of the same ground covering this raid topic. Let's move away from raids for a little while. If something new, something we haven't talked about, comes back up for raids, sure.
So how
But I
about
think
that
we're
new-
covered.
Next
Alright,
topic
KOB,
is
what's next on the list?
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
have
sorry,
anything.
NASA, man, the new planet that NASA's looking at.
Shut
Fucking
it.
knew it.
Can it? Sorry, I actually have the list this time.
Oh. Alright, Archaria, what's next on the list?
How to help clans with their individual goals. Last time we had no clue how to do it besides help alliance mates. So, any progress on that?
No.
Helping
Problem
clans achieve their goals?
Yes, their individual
I mean, I feel like that's
goals.
a clan by clan thing. I feel like just
The
I feel like just
answer
kind
you're
of
looking for, Tori,
supporting-
there. The answer you're looking for there, Tori, is no. There have been no new developments. Because we
yeah.
discussed all of that again.
DARK5BID said WTF does that mean?
oh my god, that's
What
my one-eyed
goals?
doll jacket. Sorry, I just got really, really excited. I
Alright.
lost that jacket like forever ago, and I just found it. Apparently, it was at my uncle's house the entire time.
Alright, so I have a question, but I will ask it when I remember.
All right.
Good one.
So, Archaria,
Yes?
next on the list. We're moving along.
The purge of inactive clans.
That
That's
happened.
basically. Yes, and also how we gonna do that starting from here on out.
As they pop up,
I
I
feel
would
like we
say.
do it. Yeah, I feel like we do it the same way we have been. We keep the list updated, which I would like to get more active in. Unfortunately, the last several months have been kind of hell on wheels, and I went through this whole thing with my clan. But now that life is settling back down, I would ideally like to get more active in things.
So what's the deadline aim for roll calls missed is in one
I feel
go?
like 3. I feel like 3 is good.
Yeah, I think that's the number we agreed to at the end of the third month. If
you-
they haven't responded, get rid of them.
Right.
And then I think the next thing to say on that topic is, what if they missed like 6 of them out of the year? Do we do anything about that? Like they get every other one.
I mean, if
Well,
they
we
hit every
actually
other
never
one,
finished
then
that
you.
system. We
If you
actually
hit every
started
other
on it,
one-
but never finished it.
And
I
that's why I'm
have,
bringing
I
it
have,
up.
I have a thought here. If you have a clan that's doing that, you need to pull the warlord aside and figure out what's going on. Because if it's something happening in the clan that they're forgetting about it, and they're only remembering every other month because something is triggering the memory, and that's how it is. Especially a clan that does it very sporadically. I know between Feared and I, our clan check-in happens first week of the month, every month.
I purposely
Yes.
let mine not happen first week of the month. Like I see everybody doing theirs, and I'm like, yeah, I need to do mine. I'll let it wait a little while.
Right, but the point is that some of us aren't as on top of things as that. Some people are forgetful in their nature, and I feel that maybe you need to pull the warlord aside, see what's going on, and do it as a case by case basis.
Yeah.
That's something that needs to be discussed.
So if they're
I mean,
doing it frequently but not necessarily every single month, we need to figure out what's up.
Yeah, you figure out what's up. You don't be an asshole and just kind of boot them without talking to them
Right.
first.
What about a situation where they miss 2 months, they get a month, they miss 2 months, they get a month, they miss 2?
Then once again, after 6 months of that, you pull them aside and you figure out what's going on. It's a case-by-case basis on
Okay.
every situation.
Okay.
Now, straight up 3 in a row, after the second month, you send that warlord and every member of that clan a private message.
Yeah.
And you ask them all what's going on.
That can be a
Well,
lot of people.
Who
It
has
can be,
time
but-
to send 200 messages out?
I
has
have
a lot
not
of time.
seen
A lot of
any
the council
clan
does.
in... Yeah, we all have no life.
It's not even that we don't
Some
have any
people
life.
Like working, you know.
It's not even that we don't have a
like
life.
working
It's
too,
that we don't have anything else to do. Let us have this one thing.
Yeah, I mean, also...
If you don't have
also,
anything else to do, let me message
Right.
100 people and give them a
Also-
warning. Yes,
also,
because
it's-
that is something worthy of doing. Oh my.
I mean,
Isn't
it's
that actually also
copy-paste.
one of the reasons why Kobe and me are moderating the not safe for work channel so much lately?
Yes, because you have
we
no life.
basically have nothing else to do.
Yeah, so basically,
You
my...
guys should do. Might as well monitor the chat. Yeah, okay.
Right. Essentially, it boils down to, it's a copy-paste scenario. You type the message in once to the warlord, you highlight it, you hit Control-C, you then run through everybody else in the damn Discord, Control-V, 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 and you're done 200 people in a minute.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not even. Don't even stretch that. That's a long ass minute you'll be there for. Fuck.
That ain't
Fair-
that ain't no New York minute.
you...
Well,
you don't-
first
you don't
of
know
all,
what
motherfucker, you first gotta realize that the first message is gonna take at least 10 minutes to do. So that's 10 minutes for the first person. There you go. And then you gotta go copy
all
and
right,
paste
all right,
the
all
next
right, all right.
message.
Moving on.
It'll
moving
take
on.
me 6 seconds to write the first message and a minute to send all the others. You clearly don't know what I do for a living.
You clearly don't know that words per minute is a thing, you know.
Yeah, well, my words per minute is stupidly high. Anyways,
On that dark side, I would say that is up to the raid leader to do, and not necessarily us to enforce.
on this topic, we have established what to do after the 3. I feel that after 2 months, we should definitely send the warlord a message. Or after they miss a month, you send the warlord a message and be like, dude, you missed a month. Please make sure you get it in this time. After 2 months, you
Whoa.
send him and several of his members a message. Some of the higher ranking members. And then after the 3rd month, you send it to a whole bunch of people and be like, look, dude, this is it. You miss one more and you're getting kicked out.
I mean, why would you send it after the first one? The first one might have been like a solid mistake. It might just be like a...
That's,
Yeah, but if
that's
it's a-
why
if
we
it's a
send it
solid-
after the first one.
Right.
I mean,
If
but
it's a
that's
solid
not, like-
mistake, you send it, they say, oh, I'm sorry, dude, I just forgot about it, and you're like, alright, that's fine, go ahead and go get it done now, please, so that you don't
Yeah.
forget it again this month.
The way you
Yeah,
worded it
Kobe
made
was
it sound
actually.
a little bit
No, that Kobe
angry.
absolutely was. also
Arturia,
one of-
Feared is attempting to speak.
Oh, they.
Nah, I mean, I was just saying, like, the first message just be like, hey, you missed the first roll call. You forget? Or...
That's
Yeah,
what
you
that's
wanted
what
to
that's what I understood
that's-
that what he was saying.
That's
'cause
really
it
about it.
learned,
The
like,
first-
He more had of, like, a fuck you, answer the roll call type of attitude.
No,
That's just
the
me.
first message is, hey, you missed a roll call, did you forget about it or something? The
With
second
a very
message is,
big question mark and a smiley face.
No.
yeah,
what
I mean,
what
the
we
second
do?
one is, hey, you've missed 2 roll calls in a row, is everything alright? Is there something that we can do to assist you in getting to the roll calls?
With
And
the
then after
frowny
the
we
third
do-
month,
what we
after
do?
the 3rd month, it's, dude, you've missed get to it, or we're going to have to remove you from the clan.
And then that's where the angry face comes in.
What we do is after 2 weeks, we be like, hey. After another 2 weeks, we'll be like, dude, seriously.
Wait,
After another
why
2
would you-
weeks, we'd be
wow.
like, hey, yo, you missed a thing, go do it. After another 2 weeks, we'd be like, hey, yo, fuck you.
Wait, we went from
'Cause we
weeks
live
to
in New
months.
York
I
now.
lost. I lost. Are we in weeks or months now?
That was weeks, and at the 2 month after they missed 2 months, it was like, hey yo, fuck you.
Feert,
Okay.
no, not Feert, Tori, I have a very fair question for you then, with that
Oh boy.
PMing then.
Oh, I'm scared.
What if they are not even in Discord?
Oh, that we done fucked up now. We gotta be all personal private messages and shit. You
Wait a minute.
Find his IP.
Then we
I'm
send.
sorry, but
then
if
we
they're
spend
not in the
5
Discord,
platinum.
I don't feel like they're in the alliance.
No,
because
no,
we've
no.
already
I was actually
established.
going-
Hold up.
the
I have
plans.
a brilliant idea. I have a brilliant
Oh, fools are
idea.
gonna
If
drive
they're
me to
not.
drink.
Can you hold
Hold
that
up.
thought a bit?
But it's important.
Just wait a bit, okay?
Alright. Damn, we better make
Hey,
this quick.
but Tori, I was actually going through the different roles for the different clans, and apparently we have every clan in the alliance is for a role, but not every clan in the alliance actually joined Discord. Because Akashic Legion, for example, is still active in the in-game chat and for the game and all that, also keeps up with their roll calls, but they have nobody in the Discord.
Then we get a hold of them wherever it is they're keeping up with the roll calls. If they're on
Alright.
Steam, you send their warlord a message on Steam. I feel like that we as warlords and as alliance councils should all have each other as friends on Steam, especially if we're using it for Warframe. So that at any given moment we can just
I don't
shoot each
use
other
it
a
for
message.
Warframe, and I don't even know if I can add other people to my friends
I-
list there.
Can I explain my elaborate plan or how we can get to them if we don't have? If they
Go ahead,
don't-
Feared.
not on Discord?
Go
All
ahead.
right. All right.
Question, by the
So-
way, before you
Shut up,
do that,
Artaria.
No,
Just
no,
a
I gotta hear
question
this.
to
I
you.
gotta hear this.
Do I have to make a notes of it, of that plan, or not?
Depending how serious you're gonna take this. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Notes.
Alright, so this elaborate plan, it's very smart. Alright, so I think this plan is very fucking smart. Alright, so what we do, right? You ready? So this is what we do. Okay, so the warlord, right? We get him, we talk to him, we find his IP address.
All right,
look
I'm
up
gonna
where his
stop you
IP
right
address
here.
is.
I'm gonna
Hold up,
stop
wait,
you
no,
right
it gets
here.
better, it
I'm
gets
gonna
better,
stop
it
you
gets
right
better,
here.
it gets better.
I'm gonna stop you right
We
here.
find-
Moving on.
find out
Next
his
point.
find out
Next
his address,
point.
we
Yeah,
send
no,
him a letter.
Feared.
Next
Feared,
point.
Feared, that's off base.
We send him a
guys,
letter.
So
Send
now
them
you
a
mentioning
letter.
adding friends on Steam. I don't think that like everyone gonna add their friends on Steam because of their friend list capacity.
Yes,
There's a
I
cap on
actually,
friend list.
I actually was not aware of the capacity for Steam friends list, but that is a thing that I
didn't
found
know
out
there was a
today.
cap.
So,
Maybe you should then. You should
maybe you
have it
sh-
one of the very active council members, i.e., myself, KOB, Arturia, and one other dude that hasn't been named yet, because y'all will find out at the end of the meeting.
What if everybody just makes an alliance alt that we can all send each other friends requests on Steam?
Yeah, but there's a
That's an
small
awful
problem
idea.
with
Let's
Kobe,
not do that.
Kobe. And
Yeah,
there's
no,
also a
KOB,
different
that sounded
problem.
way better in your head,
but,
dude.
It didn't even sound
Ben,
good
I
in
have
my
a
head.
suggestion.
But
I have a-
there's also another problem with that, and that's actually one
Oh,
I
shit.
encountered a while ago. If you want to add people on your friends list in Steam, you actually have to spend money on a game first. If you haven't spent a single dime on a Steam so far, then you cannot add anyone to your friends list.
Well, then I stick $5 in the alt. Oh, the horror, it's $5, and we do
All
it
right,
that
so
way.
we do a fundraiser for the alliance. You get $1,000. That way, everybody can spend $1 on Team Fortress 2, and
You
then
actually have to spend at least $5.
Yeah, you gotta spend $5.
dang.
Wait.
Also, guys, I want to suggestion that is if the Warlords isn't on the Discord, maybe we should make a group on Steam. I mean, making group on Steam is another
Back
option.
to the mailing idea. Back to the mailing idea. Come on now, letter in the fucking mail.
Feared,
All right.
stop.
It's a brilliant fucking idea. Come on
It's
now.
a terrible idea.
No, it's fucking brilliant. What's better than getting a letter in the mail saying, please answer roll call from Alliance? What's
I mean,
more
to be
fun?
honest, if I got that in the mail, I would probably die of laughter and instantly log in and do it.
Exactly my fucking point. This is fucking genius. But then again, that's a lot of illegal activity, but who'd be the one willing to do it? I'm not
I
saying
don't
I'd
know.
do it, but I would if I was voted.
Fear. Let's move on. I think we have discussed this topic beyond
I need sleep.
need. Arturia, next on the list.
Alright,
Message
number
of the
4.
day, A for the Alliance.
Happy birthday.
Yes. Yes. Happy birthday. Just,
Oh,
just
no,
happy
got
birthday.
it.
Alright,
That's
come
just
on
fucked
now.
up.
That's pretty iconic because you never know when someone's birthday might be. They might read it and be like, "Oh shit, how'd you know?"
Because we know
Happy
everything.
birthday to you.
Exactly my fucking point. IP addresses, man. It all leads back to that.
God
shit.
damn it, Fear.
God,
Fear,
dude.
can it?
Do not make me send you to baby jail.
Baby
It's okay.
Yes,
Alright.
Wow.
That's actually a fun thing to say, but I actually made that role as a suggestion from Kobe. He actually meant it as a joke, but I actually went and made a channel and role for that. So if you are bad enough that you actually get sent to jail, you get a role.
Then
for
you're
that.
just a very bad boy.
Yes.
All I'm
Yes,
saying is that
And the
there's a
only
voice
you can
channel on my
actually
Discord
see
that says
Fear
that.
to Cannon. Shut it.
Okay.
Guys, one at a time, please.
Alright, me first.
No, me
Arturia,
first, I was almost
move on.
Fine.
Before I load up my damn laptop and mute everybody but Arturia. Like, damn. I don't want to have to pull my laptop out of my bag, so don't make me do it.
Wait, you never mute me. Yeah.
Oh, we can
Bitch,
mute you.
I will do
Shall
it.
I do it?
I can mute myself.
Moving on to the next topic, or this meeting is over.
Alright.
Alright,
Well,
stop.
we had the question for our channel for meetings only.
I don't see the point.
Nothing else came from that, but it came in the notes, so I guess it was important enough.
I don't see the point to it.
Same here, which is why I found it weird that it had to be in the notes.
Y'all caught me.
Yeah, I don't think that's really necessary. I mean, we can put it to a vote among the Warlords. And then if it comes up, then yeah, sure. So I think while we're here,
But what
we
would
can
the
do a
point
kind of
be?
impromptu
Because
vote on the subject.
I assume
It's
it means a
on- we
text
are
channel
almost
for
three-
meetings. But when we're
No,
doing a
what it
Warlord
is-
meeting, what if it's a voice channel? We're just using the Warlord channel because that's what it's
What
for.
it is, KOB.
Mm.
What it is, KOB, is it's a channel designed for during meetings, so we don't clog up the Warlord channel. Because if Warlords are attempting to have a discussion about something else while we're trying to do the meeting, then that's good. A. And B, it would allow us to better plan the days. Some people see the Warlord channel, and it comes up too much for them. It has too much going on, so they mute it. I know I've had to do it in the past because I've been at work and it's blowing up in my back pocket. So I'm thinking that we do that, and then that way we can plan a meeting. We send one message with a meeting date in it. We add everyone for the Warlords, and
I
then we leave that chat alone
honestly,
otherwise.
I honestly feel like the problem would arise that it would start getting used as just Warlords chat anyway,
We would-
because we would have all of the
Because-
Warlords in it.
We would make sure that it didn't.
And we can also make it hidden.
But I
So
don't
it
want to
cannot
do
be
that.
Why would we make it hidden from the public? We're not a fucking government over here.
I think we're okay without one.
I am moving to put it to a vote among the people in this chat.
And we the people
Just put it
speak.
to a vote in the Warlord channel, and the time limit is 1 week, 7 days.
No, the time limit is the people in this channel. I'm gonna call you out, and I expect an answer.
And I'm neutral.
I don't see a need,
Lem
so
is-
no.
Is a council member actually allowed to vote on this, or?
Obviously, we're all warlords, are we not?
Yes.
Then there you go.
I'm
It's a
sleepy.
warlord vote.
I'm sleepy. Give me a break.
So how's everybody's day?
Shut up, Fear. Alright,
So when
I
is
think
the
that
I was
That
sure
discussion-
what we're voting on.
that discussion kind of died.
vote?
What are we voting on?
We still have three topics that we actually have prepared.
Then let's
And one of
move
them-
on.
and we actually lost the files off.
Oh, that's
Let's move
Also,
on.
another question for me is that should we get anyone to look on Alliance chat sometimes? I mean, sometimes people could getting a fight in the Alliance chat, but Alliance Council doesn't notice.
I mean, I
You
always
mean like
view it
in?
when I'm on.
You mean like in game?
Yeah, in game.
That's really
Usually
hard.
online.
That's really hard to moderate because that requires us to be online and in game and watching that chat and not doing anything else.
Every
Yeah,
warlord
lately
has
we have
the
not
ability
been active
to.
But
there.
but then other people watching. I mean, that's not. I always online on Warframe, but when I'm online, I don't
Warlords.
see.
Warlords from every clan have the ability to stop something like that. It's look, this is happening, and then you check. I guess you can either see if there's an alliance member online, an alliance council member, and see if they're online, and then at them in the channel, and they'll obviously see it. Or you, as a warlord, step up, take a snapshot, send it into the Discord, and it will be dealt with. This is, fights in the Alliance Council or the Alliance chat in game are not acceptable. I feel like everybody knows this. I feel like most of us are adults and not, little children that fight over stupid shit. And I personally have never actually seen one happen. Well, actually, I take it back.
Do
Saw
not
one.
watch the Alliance chat, so I wouldn't know.
Well,
I
I
feel that-
I watch
look
Arrow.
at it from time. I actually look at it, and I actually got a while back something from both Salem, IU, and a few others. There's that actually dealt with issues in the alliance in the in-game chat, and most of the time it's just solved by either kicking people or just telling them to stand down and apologize, and most of the time it's fixed. And if not, I just kick them.
Pretty much, those of us who are warlords, all have. Oi, shut up. Sorry,
That's
dog
weird.
was growling.
Because the reason is I don't have the ability, or Ghost, however, doesn't have ability to do that. So
I
You
feel
should. That might
maybe
be
don't-
something that might need to be checked in the.
I feel KOB
Timo-
that maybe giving
Timo,
every
question.
single person
Mhm.
carte blanche to
guys, somebody asking.
Yes,
was-
Timo, is that regarding your in-game clan that you don't have those permissions, or that you don't have those permissions as a warlord in the alliance chat?
He's
Doesn't
talking about
have
in-game.
permission on Alliance chat.
Then that might actually be related to the perms, like I already showed in the alliance council, because some clans actually don't have the permission for that. And I don't know the reason for that, because most of the clans actually got that perm, but
Yeah.
some don't.
I can't
I
imagine
think that
why
as we've
that would be
added
the
new
case.
clans, I think that as we've added new clans, we've simply forgotten to add the permissions.
No, because I actually checked that as well, and some of the clans that don't have the permission are actually one of the older ones.
Well, is it an alliance-wide switch, like Warlords have it or Warlords don't have it?
Well,
Actually, what it is, KOB, is you give the alliance, or you give the certain clan those permissions, and then everybody within that clan that has those permissions has them in the alliance.
Oh,
council chat.
okay. So you have to
Basically,
turn on for
Alliance
each
chat.
clan.
yes, basically, chat moderators of a clan can kick or suspend people from alliance chat.
Okay. Well, then I think it just needs to be that needs to get turned on for the clans that don't have it. In game,
much, yeah. Like
I
I
don't
said,
see
I
a
don't
reason
know
for them to not have it.
True, but
I mean,
like said, I
admittedly,
don't
certain
know why-
clans whose warlords we've had issues with in the past should have that permission revoked, at least for
Right,
until
and
we
I
believe
think
they're
that
trustable again.
I think that's
that
kind
was
of
the
a
reason
clan by
then.
clan basis.
Yeah, for those of us on the council, I know we all have the same warlord in mind at the moment.
Mhm.
Doesn't
Wait,
really need to be said.
is that warlord from a new clan or from an older one?
Old. Check
Eh,
council chat.
By the way, so I see some people having giveaway tag. I don't know what
that
that
one.
is.
Oh yeah, them. Yeah.
But the problem with that claim is actually that if we remove the guys from that clan, then all 4 warlords will actually lose that ability.
All right, I feel that at this point, this topic has gone somewhere that the Alliance Council should discuss, because at this point we're talking about permissions for individual clans.
Right.
Yeah, that's actually something for other
So-
stuff.
Right, so Artaria, next topic.
The survival event that we are actually working on, and
Just so that I'm on the same
additionally-
page, is this the one that I brought up like forever ago?
Yes.
Yes, and you, Cody,
Oh.
and Red were actually the ones that were supposed to work on it.
Again, I
Yeah,
think I
and
said
then,
I
like,
think
went
I
to
said I would
shit.
work on submissions for that.
No, you said you would.
Shut
work
up!
on
I'm trying to get
survival-
out of it.
So it's something that we will work on and we will figure out. But I
Yes.
think at this point, as there's nothing solid to it.
No, I
We
think
won't
I think
worry
the
about
basic
it.
idea is it's an event where your goal is to survive as long as you can with certain restrictions.
Right,
And
you
a
take your
minimum
team
time.
of...
We also had something about a minimum amount of time that you have to stay.
I don't remember that.
Play, and well, it's in.
We'll
the
figure it
notes I
out.
have here.
This right now to me doesn't feel like something solid. So we will discuss it further at length outside of a meeting setting.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
we
think
still
should
need to work
probably
on it.
keep- Yeah, I think we should keep this setting to points and suggestions and information. So,
The next
Next
topic
topic.
is probably the fashion frame contest.
Yeah, and I cannot find the files for that anymore. So
I got a question for this fashion frame contest. Are council members allowed to participate, or are we just judges?
depends on how we do the jury part.
I mean, I know
Like
I
you
put
said,
myself
but
up
you
to
can
be.
find
actually
files
judging
back and
mission.
forth.
I know I put myself up to be a
Cousin-
judge for that, but that's all.
Yeah,
But-
in some situations I'd want to judge, and in other situations I'd want to participate. But I know I obviously can't do both. But
No,
Like I
what are you
said,
talking
we
about? You
still
can do
need to work
both.
on that stuff. And I can't find the files anymore for it, so I don't know how far we actually were with that event. Because the
Alright.
files for it are missing.
all right, so it sounds like we on the council are gonna have to go hunting for those and or write them back up and then present them at the next meeting.
Basically.
So-
Let's
That's
see.
no fun. Leaving the cool kids out. All right.
It's only for the really
You
cool
guys are-
kids.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
y'all-
really didn't even listen to a damn thing. I just got back from getting milk. It's okay.
All right, so that topic is done. On to the next
We
one.
still have. Let's see if I actually have this correct.
Those more topics.
Yeah, we have the one where we actually need a Tory, but I'm also looking at other stuff. Because some stuff is actually for our council and not for work.
Are
that
we
piece
at
where you
the
needed.
the piece where we needed you? We're having
Is
an
the
issue.
end.
We're
yes,
we're having an
there's
issue with a
actually
particular
quick-
user, and you're needed for that.
Yes. And
Oh.
I also found the part
You know.
that I actually was looking
Do I?
for.
Yes, you do.
That's actually really a question towards Tory and Cody, and that's actually regarding the charter that we were working on.
Look, I don't even
Is it-
care about the charter. I'll sign it. I don't really care though.
What's the charter? I don't remember.
I just wanted to ask if it was finished enough.
I signed the one that got sent to me. I signed the second one that got sent to me. It's okay. I don't care.
There are already 8 different versions of it.
I'll
what
sign
is
whatever
this
one
charter
makes it to
thing?
me.
Because I don't remember.
It's just kind of an outline for how the alliance is expected to handle its business and who is what and all this kind of things.
Oh yeah. All right. So when that's written
Well,
up,
the
I will
rules
look it over.
explain all.
I've read it. I've read every one that was sent to me, but I don't care. So I'll sign it.
Yeah, I don't think I've had one sent to me yet, but if one gets sent to me, I'll look it over. Now, is this something that the Warlords will also receive and sign, or?
Well,
I don't know
first
about
the
receive and
council
sign.
members,
I don't know if
well,
they'll sign it, but they'll
originally
definitely get it.
Okay.
the moment that actually all all council members sign it and it's something that all council members actually have agreed on, then it gets shipped to the Warlords outside of the council, and if they sign it, I mean, they basically agree with it, and otherwise, it's get out. It's basically like the terms of service.
I don't want to get out.
Feared,
Just
you
sign it
wouldn't be
and
getting
you're
out anyway.
Finish with it.
Wait, what the fuck? Alright, sorry, I'm
Feared, you wouldn't be able to get out anyway. We're kind of stuck here.
We're kind of stuck here.
I beg to differ.
I'm a council member. We're stuck here.
Hey, where there's a will, there's a way. Don't try me.
Oh my God, Feared.
Where there's a will, there's a won't.
Nah.
Well,
Well, remember,
well,
shoot for the
council
stars and
members
aim for
got
the
away.
moon.
One of the council members actually got away.
Dewey.
Doomy got away.
Yes. And
Doomguard
and
did
Pandemic
get
was
away.
let go.
There's no
Pandemic
E
was let
inside.
go. So we need a new, new council member.
That sounds like a perfect segue to next topic.
Don't you know?
Alright, next topic. How's everyone's day? How we like it
Shut up,
Warframe?
Red. Shut up or I'll mute.
Next topic.
Hey,
Anyone like a
Hey,
mushroom?
Abzy. You hear Abzy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Wait, I'll mute Feared.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Wait, I'm
Abzy. I'm really sorry, dude, but you're fired. You can't be a warlord anymore.
Yeah, no, we gotta get you. We gotta get you out of here.
Ah, fuck me, man. You're not talking to me.
Feared, it's not you, it's Abzy. We're firing Abzy.
Why?
Yeah, so we on the council, we took a vote. We felt that some of your conduct, it felt like you kind of had no life and you were here too fucking much. So we decided that you were no longer allowed to be here as a warlord, and that you would be officially promoted to the Alliance Council. So we are taking Abzy on as the next council member.
Woo!
So if KOB could do me a favor and add that rank to him,
DARK5EID said clappity clap.
or Archaria, that works too. So I believe that was the
What?
last topic for the meeting, was it not?
I believe so.
No, we still have one topic. And
No,
that's
shut up.
That's basically something that can be solved really quickly. The warlords need to give, each warlord needs to give at least one suggestion or just say that they don't have
One
one.
question from me. One question from Timo.
Go
Why
ahead,
do we
Timo.
have giveaway tag on the Discord?
What?
Why do we have a giveaway tag on the Discord?
Why not? I honestly have no idea. That might have been something Red set up, meant to use, and then forgot.
Speaking of which, what the hell happened to Red? Did he
Don't
like
know.
die or something?
Dunno. Have not heard from him, and I have the
Well,
most
uh,
opportunities to hear from him.
I actually got a mail
Fuck's
from
sake.
him today.
Can we just boot him and his fucking clan and move on?
Well,
Well,
we are
he's the
still
owner.
tied to our own rules with that. If he is still keeping up with the roll calls, or at least his clan is, then we are not allowed to boot him.
I mean, I kind of feel like we should make a special case because this is fucking
But,
ridiculous. But
The last message I have seen from Red to me is that he has some work far away. He has some very busy work.
Wait, I first have to mute him.
Timo,
Yeah, you can
he's got a
speak
fucking
again.
smartphone.
Thank you.
He's got a smartphone. If he can't be bothered to download and pay attention to the Discord, he really doesn't deserve to be here.
Some
I
people
get
got
that for a
work,
while.
motherfucker.
I get that for a while he was our, the leader, the head of the council, but it has come to the point where, at least,
have to
at the very
step up.
least, KOB Arturia and I feel that he has not stepped up enough to deserve that role. And yeah, so we're dealing with that.
But then, we have to message Red somehow. I mean, that's my suggestion. So, but yeah.
We can't message him unless somebody has his phone number.
I have his mail.
or his address. Like, fucking mail him a letter and be like, hey, fucktard.
I have methods that I could use to contact him, but it's kind of like going through a third party that I don't really know very well, that may or may not have their number, that may or may not,
Well, then go to the
you
third
have his
party,
number.
stab him
I
in
don't
the chest,
have his
extract
number.
the information that you need.
Oh, so
And
you can
acquire it.
stab him, but I can't find someone's IP? Alright. This is fucking stupid.
But Kobe, didn't he do something with the main channel and
Feared.
you are moderator now?
No.
Feared
I
it's
mean, I am
easier to hide a
moderator,
body
yes,
than it
but
is
I
to
don't,
hide a
I don't
hack
have
attempt.
like a phone number or anything to text him on or something like that.
Well, maybe we should get a hold of that and be like, look, dude, you're fucking pissing us off. You quit that shit and get your head on straight. I mean, even when my life went to shit for 2 months, I was still around, and if somebody fucking, like, tagged me in something, I responded as quickly as possible, but...
Toreador, I'll send you the mail I got from him.
Oh, you got a mail from him?
Yes. I got it
Wow.
today.
Bullshit.
2 hours before the meeting, actually.
No, I would just like to note that who the fuck says I got a mail?
Arturia
Oh,
does. Shut up,
shit.
Feared.
It would
Can
more
it?
be
Can
more
it
be
all
I
mean
got
you again, Feared?
I got mail. Have
Shut
you
up.
ever seen
Alright,
that?
so that- I think this issue is definitely more of a council issue than it is a warlord issue. I mean, I get that he's a warlord, yeah, and everybody should be involved, but I think that we on the council need to decide on a solution and then put it to a vote.
I have a solution.
Shut up, Feared.
I mean, it's illegal.
I
But
swear to
God
God, if it
damn
involves an IP address.
I'll mute you again.
alright,
Mm.
fine.
If it involves an IP address again, I'm putting you in jail.
No. No, it gets better.
It is
We go
illegal
on
after all.
Facebook. We go on Facebook, find his mom, ask him his address, and then send him letters.
Kobe, you have permission to throw him in jail.
I am
Come
doing
on.
so.
I mean,
fucking
that's
perfect.
privacy. I mean, his privacy. But
Fine, don't
at least we
ask-
got his mail.
You forego
Fine.
privacy when you lead a group of people that is 3,000 strong.
We are actually
3,000?
close to 4,000.
Alright then. There you go. When you lead something that is close to 4,000 people, you forego a level of privacy.
He also leads
I am-
something that's 10,000 people, so he's got 14,000 people with some bleed over.
Yeah,
So
even
we're
even
not gonna
I'm at the
send him a
point.
letter in the mail?
Even I'm at the point, and I'm not even like the overleader, where I'm about ready to post my number somewhere so that people can get a hold of.
No one wants your number.
Probably
You set
not.
up the role, Arturia, but you forgot to move it to the top so that it's above every other role.
No, fuck you! You're making it worse.
I just made it in a hurry. I didn't actually look at the position of the role.
Oh, if you're at least
Well,
gonna
you made it wrong.
First of all, can I at
Kobe,
least
you
have my
can
own
fix it
role?
then if you can find
First-
the fault.
Alright, hold up. If we're gonna do this jail thing, can it have his own role so everyone knows I'm in jail?
It
I
has
would
its own
always
role.
Have that. Oh, well then why
No,
the fuck would I-
if you are in jail, then it's supposed to be hidden. You are supposed to be stashed away like a criminal.
But then no one knows you're in jail, so what's the point of that?
Alright.
It's
It's
similar
not
to
a publicity stunt.
Maybe
I
there's some
mean,
people
alright,
it is.
guys.
Jail.
The next topic, please. Thank
Alright,
you.
then
there-
fix the
there aren't
fucking
more
role.
topics.
There aren't.
Well,
Jesus
Sam
Christ, I'm trying to add
suggested them.
something and you guys just skip about publicity.
Timo, speak.
Speak your
Alright.
mind, lamb sauce.
Shut up, Beard.
Wait,
One
we are
more
done
and
by
I'm
the
gonna
order
place your
I actually
mushroom.
have
Fuck.
for the
Alright.
attendance.
Next topic.
Shut up,
is-
Arturia.
Arthur, shut the
So
fuck up.
the last giveaway I have done, there's something I feel that is wrong is that I'm the host of the giveaway, but I have always have to ask the island council to tag the the note or the announcement that I have made on the giveaway. So is there any way to like for me to just pin the message?
I don't think that pinning is a thing that we have currently given anybody other than the council. We can
We
discuss
did.
it.
We did
and-
actually.
Did we? Who else has it?
There's some assholes from Gladiator. That's also
Why do some random assholes from some random clan have the fucking thing, but Timo over here, who does shit with it, doesn't have it?
Wait, have
Well,
what?
they actually asked for it back then. They got the perms for it, and then all the shit with that clan happened. So we haven't given it up since then.
Alright, well, I think Timo has earned the right. He does shit, and he does it well. So I don't give a shit if we just add it to the giveaways roll and make the giveaways roll more selective. I feel that that's probably a good idea.
Okay, I'll give him the giveaway role.
So give giveaways, or make a new rank called giveaway host, and do that, and then just delete giveaway, because that would probably be easier than running through the list and figuring out who all has that fucking role.
But yet again, I saw the giveaway hashtag, and I
Wait, do
don't
we
see
actually
anyone
still
can
have-
access to that.
Oh, Timo now has the giveaway role.
Yay!
Yeah, I mean, even
But
if
yeah,
we just
I'm
for the
coming.
moment, even if just as a temporary solution, we give it to Timo and then figure out what to do with it later, that's fine.
No,
I think
it's fine because on the next giveaway will be August. will be go back to
wait.
school giveaway. Yeah,
the back to school giveaway.
yeah, Prime Mods giveaway.
Does that mean that those of us who don't go to school anymore don't get mods?
Yes, that's exactly what that
No.
means.
Wait,
No,
wait,
no,
wait,
everyone's.
wait,
That's just the name, for fuck's sake.
wait. Can I pretend I'm still in school?
Alright, Feared, do I need to put you back in jail?
Alright, I shut up.
And now you cannot even send ad messages anymore.
Ah, this is the third time I've almost been in jail. I don't want to do it again. Damn, the first time was already scary enough. Fuck.
Alright,
Okay.
so I think that we have drawn the meeting to a close. We've covered everything from
We still
events.
have 3 people
to-
that need to give their suggestions
Oh.
if they want.
Wait,
Alright, well then
before
who's
we
next?
Go, can I
Beard, shut up!
Okay.
Well, he was actually the last of the list.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah!
Speak then.
30 seconds, go.
Alright.
Once
Alright,
more.
no. Alright, we're freezing time, motherfucker. You gonna listen to me. Alright, so
29,
we gonna have
28.
fuck you. Fuck you.
Shut up!
Fuck you. Alright, so what I was trying to say is wait, fuck.
Moving
oh,
on,
alright.
next.
Alright, no, I got this. Wait, I have to be the last person, otherwise it's not gonna work.
Well, if you want to be the last person, then you're going into jail for now until you have the last person.
Just let him hold his suggestion
Hurry up,
and move on
please.
to the
I
next
have
person.
like 3 more questions. Jesus Christ.
Well, then ask your fucking
Shit, Timo.
questions.
Alright. Dark Side, did you get yours in? Does he even mic? Do you even mic, bro?
A suggestion.
Obviously you don't.
Motherfucking suggestion, shizzle my nizzle.
Also, I have a suggestion. The fucking Warlord chat and Alliance chat need to be next to each other in the chat lineup. This is
I don't know
pissing
what
me
you're
off.
talking about. They're fine where they are.
No, they need to be
There's
next to
an
each
No,
other.
I don't know what you're talking about. They're fine.
Changed it.
Fuck you, Kobe!
There's an alliance chat.
But
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. This is the alliance chat.
God damn it, Kobe! No, it's an Alliance
Kobe,
Council
don't
chat.
change it.
I moved
Oh,
it up
nice.
higher
Can we-
on the list so you didn't have to scroll down further, but if you
Guys.
want to scroll down further, God.
I want them to be next to each other. I don't give a shit where they are.
They were
Alright,
next to
hold
each
up,
other.
Hold up. So if y'all can joke, I can't make a simple statement about an IP address hunt. Come on
God.
now. This
You
is
have done
fucking
it 4 times already.
This is fucking outrageous,
guys,
man.
come on, calm down, calm your.
We're
tits.
waiting for Darkside's typing because he doesn't even mic, bro. I
Alright,
only
what's your
have one
suggestion?
suggestion.
For
Don't
shizzle
waste
my
time
nizzle.
saying I only have one suggestion. Just write the suggestion.
For shizzle my nizzle, I only.
Oh my
have
God,
one
feared.
suggestion.
Throw him back
We
in
have a
jail.
YouTube channel.
Oh my
Lol.
God.
All right. We'll discuss it next.
OMG.
The next one on the list is Cake.
Cake.
Kekamaru, do you even mic, bro?
No,
Cake.
maybe. I
I
don't
got
know.
cake.
Can I
Oh.
got cake. I got cake. Oh, I have one more
Well,
thing to add.
Do you have a
Cake.
suggestion or question or anything for the moment?
Question from Timo. Should we have a Twitter or official website, a social website in order, like sometimes Discord having some problem. I'm not even joking. Like sometimes Discord frozen on my phone or like doesn't start at all when I'm
Your
click
name
the
is
icon.
Flame Sauce.
Did
mean, we
Red
have-
make something like that?
We have a
Sam doesn't
website.
have
It's just kind of a piece
suggestion.
of shit, and we should probably build a new one.
Can we
I have
build
a suggestion.
Twitter? I want a tweeter.
How about adding a text channel where it shows all the tutorial for raids?
Oh shit, he's being.
That's a good idea, but we should do that on the raids and pin it.
They would be,
Um,
yeah, they would be a pinned post within the raid channel.
Fucking
because I've
brilliant.
seen a lot of these kinds of text channel where it has like a raid 101 in it on some other major clans that have been.
Do we
touring
have
We
to
can-
pay to attend these classes?
All right,
Not
we'll talk
pay
about it.
to attend
Go
these
ahead and add that to the list, Arteria. Feared. What's
Yeah.
your suggestion?
Wait, what do I
Oh,
need to add
it
on the
wasn't a
list?
suggestion. It
Wait,
was more of a
Pause,
goodbye.
pause. Tori, what do I need to add on the list?
Add to the list the idea of a raid 101 chat, somewhere where if somebody has a question specific to a raid, they go there, they ask the question.
But
Okay,
there's
but,
no
the rated-
consultation fee. There's no consultation.
Can it?
I'm fucking paying for shit.
Feared, shut up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Basically,
Thank
like
you.
the build channel we have at the moment.
So
Yes, so go ahead and add
Um,
that to the list of discussions. Timo?
Also, the raid channel, how like we are making the text guiding thing. I mean, it should be on the raid leader because most of the raid leader has too many experience, and there will be some tips from them that could use for the raids. I mean, that's better than like the person that doesn't know completely how to do a lot of distribution in the perfectly way. Or yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna be dead honest because I don't remember off the top of my head. There really are only 3 raids, right?
Yeah.
Basically,
There's Law of Retribution,
Lore-
Nightmare, and
Lore
then
Nightmare.
JV.
And then Jordis.
and they are actually
yeah,
working on
okay.
a corpus one at the moment.
Yeah, I can do a raid leader then. I was just making sure they hadn't like added one under my nose and I just didn't notice. 'cause I
No,
didn't
they
know
added a
raids.
secret one
Typically.
where you gotta tunnel into the core of Pluto and blow it up.
Ugh.
Awesome!
Yeah, nobody's done it yet
Yeah,
successfully. That's why Pluto still exists.
But by the way, if the raid leader, I would want to ask some question to the raid leader because, well, if you are too experienced, so you should know this type of question and stuff. But to become like a raid host, speedrun or do anything. Yeah.
So basically, a quiz, like made in Google survey, that is linked into the text channel so that the players can test themselves to see if they're knowledgeably qualified
Yes.
to become a raid leader.
Yes.
Alright, we'll figure it out. It'll have, I don't know, silly questions like on the second phase of the lore raid, how many slots are there? Or what happens if somebody walks off of their slot? And I feel like
Yay.
that's something that everybody should know, is they should not only know what a successful raid looks like, but they should know what a failed raid looks like.
Another question like this. How many vaporizers should you use on stage 3 of Jordan's verdict? Yeah, those type of questions.
Answer is 12. Now, let's move on.
Nope. Nope. Hey.
Well,
Every answer is
and
12, Timo.
Turkey
Yep.
are the only ones left, so pick a number
Oh.
and one.
I
at
don't
a
know the
time.
answer to that.
Are you hold on? Are you saying that we're the
Let's just
last
say-
two to actually have anything to put in?
Yes, you two and me.
Oh,
and Epsi. Wait, I forgot Epsi.
hey, guess
Epsi
what?
say-
I don't have anything. Skip me.
Okay.
Absy,
What's up?
you're up. Got anything?
No, for now it's all good. I've had some discussions around the measuring the clan activity and the roll calls. I guess we can bring it up in the next meeting once something is formalized.
Yeah,
we
basically
can
the
do.
chart that you showed me, right?
Yes, yes. I'll share the document with you, and then once it's formalized, we can share the process with everybody.
Yeah, I
This
still.
nigga already has documents and he wasn't even a fucking Alliance Council member. Jesus.
To be fair, he's been working with Arturia for like a month and a half now.
This shit is why
3
he's a
months,
council
actually.
member.
He's
Yes.
already 3 months working with me.
Yes.
That's also one
Well-
of the reasons why I tried to hurry the process up.
Well, Timo needs some more seniority here before he can go into the council. It's great that he's being
No.
helpful, but he hasn't been here long enough, I don't feel.
I know, but I'm not qualified for that. I'm sorry, but I
And
think
he's also a pain in the ass at times.
I mean, that's
he's-
everyone.
Yes.
I'm
Alright.
a pain in the
Do you
ass,
have,
but I'm a
do you
council
have
member.
more? Do you have more questions, Timo?
Same.
Alright, I've got nothing. Absy's got nothing. KOB, you've got nothing. Arturia, what you got?
Next time, please use a bit more organized instead of.
I don't think that will happen at
Let's
all.
just
That's
not
what
overtalk,
happens.
please.
That's what happens when you hold the meeting an hour earlier than you're supposed to. I get confused.
Same. But otherwise.
And then I'm not here.
So when
I think it went pretty good when I got on, though.
All right. Do you have any
So when
more
is the next
questions or
meeting?
anything, Timo, before we finish this up?
Where's the lamb sauce? Said
Hey,
please don't
sir, questions
overtalk
a lot.
PSD.
All right. So, final question
There you
is
go.
that should we make YouTube channel, official YouTube channel, like guiding and stuff, or giving announcement to most of the members in here? I mean, not only Discord, but a lot of people in the alliance, and I saw them go to YouTube a lot, and yeah, one of them asked me where's the alliance YouTube official YouTube channel, because most of the other alliance have one, but we don't have. So
Mine
We
is
can-
currently the
we
closest
actually-
we have.
we
But
can
We're actually
expand
working on a
in-
fit.
KOB, I feel like we can go ahead and expand on that next meeting.
Right.
After we discuss it at greater length across the next month. I feel that expanding into other social medias, especially with us approaching 4 grand people, which I, on the top of my head, didn't realize.
I'm
it's kinda
I'm
badass.
sorry. I'm not changing my YouTube name. For one, I'm not big
You
enough
don't
for them
need
to
to
be.
change your
I'm
YouTube
I'm
name.
responding to Oroki. God, pay attention to Warlords
Oh,
chat.
right. Oh, right.
I'm joking. I'm not gonna change my name. One, I'm not big enough for them to be like, yeah, okay, we'll let you do that. And I don't think they can just let you do that now.
That's why we're gonna make a new one, dumbass.
By the way, I know. Actually, by a bit of backtracking, the Rev Sonny was one of the 2 that were working on the video, same as Kobe. So when are the 2 of you going to work together to finish the damn video?
I don't even know what the video is supposed to contain yet.
Alright, we'll discuss that further in Alliance
I know.
Council chat.
I think we should put
Fine.
in that
Wow.
mushroom. Get the
Wow.
mushroom.
I showed you guys what I need to make the video,
I have a
and
server
nothing
week
has come
break,
out yet.
Like 2
Anything
weeks
else, Timo?
I can actually carry on to.
Everybody
the video.
shut up! Anything else from Timo?
Also, should we have a servers that helping people on certain amount of mission? I mean, I saw a lot of people like asking for help, but like I only can help one person. I cannot like add 4 places at once to help 4 people.
That's what recruitment channel is for.
Yeah, that is exactly what it's
Basically,
for.
also, if people need help for the same mission, just throw them all in one group. It's how I
Right.
actually
Yeah.
helped a lot of people with the Atlas quest. Just 3 people at
Yeah.
once, and you're done.
You get a shitload of people that want to do this fucking quest. You tell them, hey, this dude over here also wants to do that. You should go do it with them.
But that's the thing. We also have voted relic. I saw 3 people in the alliance need help with that, but unfortunately, the recruitment is a hard place to find people that have that relic. But yeah,
Once again, recruitment and in-game recruitment is
Yep.
good too. I feel that people just need to not be a bitch and use recruitment channel.
Mm-hmm.
And if you use in-game alliance chat, just ask nicely. We don't
Yeah,
bite, at least not
I
hard.
couldn't tell you how many times I have gone to the Alliance chat in-game and been like, hey, I need some people for this. And I get like 10 people that are like, hey, I'll help you. So,
I have a
that's
feeling
good.
something DE needs to resolve, that recruitment thing. Like,
They do definitely need a recruitment overflow channel.
Bark.
like,
No.
if they already did something for trading text channel in DE,
Yeah, they
like,
added a filter.
Maybe they could filter out like different kinds of nodes and planets, or where do you want to make your runs on.
Well, you should be able to
I'm
filter that
reasonably
stuff out
certain-
with the filter already.
I'm reasonably certain that with the filter that they introduced, you can actually filter every text channel, not just trade.
Alright.
Toreador is correct. And if we are finished with Timo now, so your name slipped for the moment, but if we are finished with it, and the last one is
All right, Feared. Go
you get
ahead.
unmuted for now.
I just unmuted
What?
Okay.
Go ahead, Feared.
him. You muted him again.
All right. Come.
Damn it.
All right.
No, he's
So,
unmuted.
No, unmute Feared. Feared's goodbye.
Feared
can
is
happen now.
unmuted. He closed his
And
own
then-
mic this time.
1 second.
God
Oh
damn
my
it,
God, he
Feared.
needs to
there
prepare.
are people that want to go to bed.
This is a serious matter.
All right, meeting's
I have
done.
work in
Bye,
5
everybody.
hours. Hurry
Not
up.
serious, Fred, you are going back in jail.
all right. I will ask other question in the next one. Jesus,
Alright,
why
hold
you
up,
guys
I'm
just-
back. Hold up, I'm back.
No, you're not back. God damn it.
Timo,
Hurry up, Feared. I would like to go to bed.
Wait, is this the last word? Like, do I have the last word
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Alright, so today at work I saw a really nice
What?
You're welcome, everyone.
You can mute his ass and throw him in jail. Done with you, Feared.
You're welcome, everybody.
I'm in jail.
And
One last question, by the way.
I think we're done if we don't have anything more. What do you got, Arteria?
When is the next meeting?
Sometime
Ah,
tomorrow.
We'll
hey,
discuss
there's-
it.
I remember there one more question.
Uh-oh.
Should we have anything on hashtag here? I mean, I did use here once on the recruitment chat for recruiting on raids, because that's the only thing that people can notice from. But then it was just
Here,
deleted, and I was very.
You're asking if you should have access to the here or everyone type commands.
Yeah, but I mean.
I thought all warlords had access.
I thought
to that.
so. I thought so too.
Yeah, but I disabled it for certain channels.
Oh,
Well, undisable it.
For which channels?
yes.
Because if you get
Recruitment.
recruitment, then.
Right,
Ugh.
Yeah, I think I'm with
Purple
Kobe
was-
here. Is just a general yes.
I'm sorry, but I think ATM, because well, usually I host raids and I use here a lot, here a lot. So let's just say right now we should use that on recruitment. But when we have the raiding section, then we're gonna disable that on recruitment, and we're gonna use that on here if anyone is hosting raids and stuff. Or you can make like a hashtag JV, hashtag lore that mail and stuff.
I
Yeah.
don't think separating the raids into individual channels is a good idea.
Yep.
No,
I just one
no,
raid
I mean-
channel's fine.
No, I mean just like this.
You mean separate out? Okay, yeah.
No, like
all right,
that.
Yeah. When you say hashtag, like if I were to try and link you to a chat, it would be like that. So rippy dip, it would be that. So hashtag.
Well, no,
bot
what
spam.
it would be is you would hashtag here in the raid channel, and then you would hashtag the raid you were doing.
Yeah, you would at here at JV, and that would be your thing. Or you
Right.
at JV for people who want to do JV raids. They have that JV role.
KOB.
What?
Hashtags.
It's not hashtags. It's at.
It's
ads,
hashtags.
All right.
That-
Ads, all right.
That.
Okay. Let's just not get into a fight, please. Let's
Fair
just
enough.
not get into a fight.
KOB and I
Because
will fight later.
I'm not a good English pro gamers, okay? I'm not a good English pro gamer. So some words I don't even know what word that icon calls. Okay?
It's okay.
Jesus Christ. Why are we? Alright. So I think that's all my question for now. And The lamb
And by the
sauces.
way, if you all want to block words unblocked again, and just send me a message and I'll remove it again, because I basically blocked certain words for a certain person from Cosmic Abyss.
What a
Alright.
way to just straight up call them out.
Cosmic
What?
Abyss?
Yeah, Cosmic Abyss.
You know the
Are they
one.
causing issues?
No,
that I
no,
forgot
The
about?
one, the one that you actually warned, and the one that Kobe and me already wanted to kick before you stepped in.
Oh,
no.
that! I gotcha. I
guys.
gotcha.
Guys, also, somebody said that I should be Alliance Council. Please don't do that to me. I mean, I'm not a good English already, and also I think I have little skill, but I don't think I'm not. I haven't experienced enough to do that type of thing, so I'm not that big. Okay.
Hey, if you don't want to do this, then you don't want to do this. Abzy, from what I understand, was interested, so...
Yeah,
But
I basically first asked him if he was interested and all, and when I know, and I got confirmation that he was interested, if the option would come up, I basically started working with him a bit more on certain stuff to see where he needed help, and I basically came to the conclusion, well, nothing wrong with this one, he can join. And if he wants, so if the other council members have no problems with him, he's a shoo-in.
Alright. Also, but that's the thing on my first mind. But then I'm rethinking is that, well, we have always need to learn. So if I would interested to join that, but well, I need some. I need to know what to do in that type of rank. So yeah. Well, if somebody in the Alliance Council want me to do Alliance Council, then just PM me like stuff that I need to do, or I need.
I mean, Timo, just feel free to keep working with what you're doing. I mean, I don't want to push you into something you don't want to do, so if all you really
No,
want to
it's
do
okay.
is work...
It's okay. We
And
always have
not-
first time doing that type of stuff. Although we don't want to, but I think it's a good thing to try once. And yeah.
The point, though, is that I don't know if everybody else shares this. I don't feel that you've been here long enough. Your
Yeah.
help
So
is
let's just
greatly appreciated, but you don't have the seniority. You don't know everybody like we do. I mean, those of us on the council could have probably spoken directly to at least 1,000 of the people in this alliance.
I
Played with them all at one point or another.
I may not have directly addressed them, but I've been in conversations with most of them, yes.
Yeah, and I know I've played with a lot of them, and that...
So yeah, I know. I should stay here about 6 months. Then yeah.
You'll get there. You'll get there. I think most...
if one of us actually thinks you are up for
Yes.
it, just ask if you're interested, and if so, then we actually start to work. Can check if you're actually capable enough of it.
Before
Right.
we continue, I would like to point out to the warlords that are present, the meeting is now officially over. All official content has been taken care of. If we wish to continue talking to Timo, we can, but you no longer need to be here, so feel free to...
Ending the
offer
recording.
yourself or whatever.
Beep boop.